From the Bud One airship, a look at this city that now has gambling. The stakes are higher today. Winner gets $48,000 per man, $6 grand more than last year. But Andrea Kremer tells us there may be more money on the line today at that dome.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Many players around the league earn bonus money by virtue of their achievements, but it's not usually courtesy of their own teammates. But around the league, there's a little-known but very popular incentive program players call Smash for Cash.
Back to pass, Steve Young swings it off to the left on the ball. Pick it up, down the sidelines, leads them to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Green Bay.
We had guys get interceptions, fumbles. I mean, I came out with like $9,000 and something dollars that I had to pay out the guys because I was paying $500 each big play.
Smash for Cash, giving cash bonuses for big plays and hits made during a game. Teams used to pay the money. Now that's a violation of the salary cap, so the players contribute their own money. But when the pot ran dry last year in Green Bay, Reggie White established his own incentive program, much to the dismay of his wife.
I went home and told her, I said, Sarah, can you write me a check for like $9,500? What for? I said, well, I promise I'll pay the guys $500 a piece if they made big hits. Did anybody else do it with you? No. No!
Stop wasting my time. You know what I want. Do I have to come right out and tell you everything? Give me some money.
You know, everyone likes money. There is a dollar figure on everything you do in the game of football.
We create pots in our defensive line room of who gets the first sack of the game.
If you knock someone completely off their feet and they land on their butt first, this is the big hitter pot.
It could mean $300 or $400 for a sack. You know, it could mean $500 or $600 for an interception or a college fumble.
In 1 week, you can win up to $1,000.
These are just individual things that guys, you know, challenge each other with, and it happens all the time in every place that I've played in.
Do guys take it seriously?
No question about it. That's $500. That's untaxed. I mean, that's pretty good.
Different teams have different rules. For example, rather than create a pot, Eagle defensive backs and linebackers have to pay each other when they make a big play.
Game day is $50 for an interception, $100 for a touchdown.
He throws into the end zone. Intercepted! Intercepted!
Well, Willis got the credit for the interception, so he got the $50 per player for the interception. I got the $100 per player for the touchdown.
The Eagles win! The Eagles win! The Eagles win!
Sometimes before there's a pot, there's a concept, like the beaver.
In New York, we had this huge emphasis on caused fumbles. And what we had was a thing called the beaver. Not only did you get a pot from the players if you caused a fumble, which is a beaver, but you also got to carry the beaver for a week, which was a stuffed animal on a rope. Beaver, as you know, I don't know if you know or not, if you don't watch Discovery, it's the most diligent worker of the animal kingdom. Okay, and so we say that cause fumbles, you got to be a diligent worker, you got to focus in on it.
Pete Carroll began this concept with the Jets and brought it with him to San Francisco.
The beaver has always been known as the most diligent worker in the animal kingdom.
The beaver is the hardest working animal in the kingdom.
In the animal kingdom.
That's right.
The most diligent, hard-working animal in the animal kingdom.
From everything I understand, just going back to my school days, a beaver is known as the most diligent worker in the animal kingdom, noted for his ingenuity.
Greg Robinson was Pete Carroll's defensive coordinator in New York before taking the same job with the Broncos. And although his definition of the beaver sounds strangely familiar, Robinson denies using a stuffed animal as a motivational technique in Denver. What do you use this for?
Use this for?
Yeah.
You're referring to?
The stuffed animal?
The stuffed animal? Oh. There's no stuffed animal around here.
I think it was our first game, and I knew nothing about the beaver. And sure enough, Greg Robinson pulls out this little stuffed animal. And we're getting ready to go out on the field, and he's saying, the beaver is out, the beaver is out. And I'm looking at this guy like he's nuts.
You're denying any knowledge of using this for motivational purposes.
Absolutely.
he carries in his pocket, and then, you know, before he goes on the field, he has a puppet beaver, and we talk about, I can't believe you asked me this, man, but it's great. It's great.
Probably the all-time beaver was the one on the goal line against Buffalo.
First and goal. Ball's loose. 49ers have it.
That hit led to an appearance by the Beaver in the Niners game film.
As soon as the hit occurred, and of course Lee Woodall picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown, you know, the next thing spliced in is about a 10-second clip of the most diligent, hardworking animal in the animal kingdom, the beaver.
As the pod gets richer, 11 men go scurrying like a beaver, trying to force a fumble, sometimes forgetting the fundamentals.
We were in New York. We were playing Miami one time, and I think we had the pot. It rolled over from one game to the next, and the pot was at about $5,000 or $6,000. And everybody puts in money. That was the worst tackling performance we ever had.
Do you remember that game?
Yeah, a little overboard on the emphasis that day, yeah. That did happen.
It was pathetic. Everybody's going for the ball.
But baby, I don't intend to leave empty-handed. Give me some money.
The question is why? Why do a couple of $100s matter to players making millions?
Well, it's not the money. It's the ego.
You know, your ego gets involved.
It's the pride factor.
I think the biggest thing is just winning, being able to say, hey, you owe me, give me my money.
Oh, we collect, it'd be right after the game. And trust me, I had all the money pinned on my chest to let everyone know that I won the pot.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Guys are making probably $100,000 a week, some of these guys, and they're getting cranked up over a couple $100 cash pot. I mean, big deal.
What does the NFL have to say about this incentive program that players insist is not a bounty? A league spokesman said the Smash for Cash program is within the rules as long as players use their own monies, the amounts are not exorbitant, and the payments are not for illegal hits. As for today's game, the Packer defensive backs are the only ones on the team that still give cash bonuses. Leroy Butler and Eugene Robinson will pay for interceptions. So, Mike, the players could end up making more than the $48,000 they'll earn if they win the Super Bowl.